Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you step-by-step how to start a mom blog. So basically what we are going to cover today is what exactly is a mom blog with a few examples, how to pick a niche and then niche down. Next we are going to get something called web hosting. I'm going to explain exactly what that is and why you need it. After that we are going to install WordPress. We are going to install both a free and premium WordPress theme, and we're going to make some changes to your new website so that you can start getting traffic. Next I'm going to show you how to start writing and then how to make money with your new blog or website. After that, I'm going to show you how to share your content on social media and why that's important for you, and about how many blog posts you should write. Be sure to check out the first 3 links in the description, as I will be referring to those links throughout the duration of this video. Alright, so first things first, what is a mom blog? A mom blog is just a blog where you are taking certain aspects of society and you are talking about them from a mother's perspective. Now, it really can be anything from parenting, relationship, advice, cooking, playing sports. It could be anything with regard to being a mother. And I just want to show you a few examples of some successful mom blogs and how you can actually find niches within these blogs. So the first thing that we want to take a look at is we want to take a look at homewithnatalie.com. Now her website's fairly large, so she writes about a wide variety of topics. As you can see here, she focuses on photos, which could be something that's important, painting, DIY, maybe something for the kids over the summer. It's just, there's a lot of opportunity. And again, you're basically just writing about it from the mother's perspective. That's really the major difference between any other blog, is the perspective that you take. Now, a mom blog is you are simply going to be answering questions and solving problems with that perspective or that paradigm in mind. Here's another example of a mom blog that's really successful. Jugglingthejenkins.com. If we scroll through, she is a comedian, but she has tons of stuff on her website to really help. So if we click on blogs here, we can see she has a ton of content. You can even talk about spirituality, church, religion, really anything's fair game. You can see recovery. There's all sorts of stuff. Now, what we can do is we can take these 2 websites and we can actually find niches and sub niches really easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back over to jugglingthejenkins.com. This is their domain name, which I'll cover in just a moment. I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to go over to my keyword research tool, and I'm going to paste in their domain name. And what we're looking for is we're looking for keywords that they rank for, and these are going to give us some ideas. So right now they only rank for 250 organic keywords, and what we can do is we can just kind of scroll through and see if there's anything of importance to us. Lazy housewife, Juggling the Jenkins comes up, Tiffany blogs, husband, and so on. We can also do the same thing with this other one here. So if we copy this one, we're going to copy that, go back over to our keyword research tool, and we're going to paste it in and hit enter. And when we do that, you can see there are even more 12-week baby bump, even more opportunity, 17 weeks pregnant baby bump. The way this keyword research tool works is it has a keyword difficulty of 0 to 100. The closer you get to 100, the more difficult the keyword is going to be. So what I recommend that you do is sort the keyword to 0 to 5. So anything that's 5 or less, which would be fairly easy for a new blog or website to rank for. So if we look through, there is some opportunity. Let's see, Noah's Ark Party. That could be something that you write on. Streamer Canopy, Big Sister Kit. These are all different things that you could write on and start getting traffic. Let's see, having 6 kids. That could be interesting as well. So this is how you pick a niche and even niche down into a sub niche. Now let's jump back over to our slide deck. The next step is to get web hosting. You need web hosting so that people can see your website on the internet. What I recommend that you do is click the first link in the description, as that is the best web hosting provider for beginners. They're actually going to rent out hard drive space called a server so that your website can be seen. And when you click that first link, you'll get a domain name for free. As I mentioned, a domain name, this name right here, At Home with Natalie, is a name that humans will refer to your website by. So your audience will say athomewithnatalie.com. That's the domain name. What we're actually going to do right now is I'm going to walk you through step by step how to set up web hosting and get a domain name right with the first link in the description. When you click that link, you'll be taken to this website where you'll go ahead and click Get Started. What I recommend is to click the first one on the far left, the basic plan, if you're just getting started with a website. As you can see, there are a number of options, but click that, click select, and then move on. Here you're going to create a domain name. If you have one in mind, you can type it in here like you see that I do. what I recommend is try and find a domain name that's going to be related to your niche. Now, what I do is I type in a domain name that I know is already taken. When it's taken, you're going to get this error. What you can then do is go back and try different domains. Now, make sure, again, you want to pick one that's related to your niche. Click Next, and then you're going to see a green box that says that it's approved. The next step is simply to go through and enter in your contact information. Make sure that when you scroll down here, make sure that you leave all of the settings on. But again, enter in your contact information, the settings right here where it says domain privacy, leave all of this checked. If you don't leave it checked, you're going to get people reaching out to you, spamming you, emailing you, trying to get you to sign up for web hosting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sign up and then jump back to you once I sign on and move to the next step. All right, so I've signed up and I'm going to go ahead and set up my website initially. Just create a simple username and password, make sure it meets the requirements there, and then move on. Make sure that you write it down too. Write it down in a safe spot so that you have it and you remember it, because it can be a pain to go ahead and get everything back. You're gonna have to enter in like some vital information, but just make sure that you write it down. It's really easy and really simple. Now, one thing that I do want to note is that this part is not sped up at all. This is actual real time, and you can see that you'll go from absolutely nothing to a complete website in less than probably 10 minutes. And once you click submit, you're going to move on to the next step where you get to log in. Here is where you're actually going to start creating your WordPress website. Now, the great thing is Bluehost really does everything for you, and it's really simple. So again, I'm not speeding this up at all, and I want you to see what it really takes to create a website. Bluehost is going to do a little bit of work in the background for you, and we're just going to actually click on skip this step. This first one I clicked on start a blog, but for the next step, just click skip, because we know what we're doing, and I'm actually going to tell you what to do so that we can get up and running. Click get started right here on the left hand side, and then move on. Just click skip here and click skip here, and then just pick the first one on the far left. Make sure that you're picking a free theme, because they'll charge you. They have both free and premium themes, which I'll talk about in just a moment. So right now it's actually creating your WordPress website. In just a few moments, you're going to click on log in to WordPress on the right hand side there. You'll see it in just a second, and then we can actually start looking at some basic configurations. All right, so we click log in, and now we actually have a WordPress website. What may need to happen is you may need to click refresh a few times to get it to work, but now we have our website, as you can see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to log in and delete a few plugins, because right now it has the coming soon. And so if someone tried to get to your website at this moment, it's going to say coming soon to them, even though we can see it. This is what your WordPress website looks like, but for everyone else outside of your network, it's going to say coming soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to plugins eventually, and we're going to delete some of the plugins that we don't need. Now, I talk a little bit about plugins later on, but plugins add additional features and functionality. We are going to deactivate the Bluehost as well as the other plugins that are already activated, and then we can go through and make the necessary changes, which I'll cover in just a moment. So we're going to deactivate them and then delete them. Now you want to make sure that you only have the plugins that you're using on your website. The more plugins you have, the slower your website's going to respond and function, and you're going to lose out on ranking. So make sure you have a lean setup, very few plugins, and then move on. As you can see right now, I'm just simply deleting some stuff that you don't need. If you want to, you could keep them, but obviously if you're just getting started, you don't need this other stuff. What's more important is the themes that we're going to talk about in just a moment, as well as getting writing. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete those, deactivate them, and then we're actually going to start moving on to settings, which you see right here. All right, so let's go ahead and make some changes that we absolutely have to make so that you can start getting traffic. The first thing that you want to do is you want to change your site title. Your site title is going to be the title of your website. You can make this basically your domain name. For example, my domain name is Web Hosting Rewind, and you can see that's my site title. And then the tagline is basically what your website's all about in a very succinct manner. As you can see here, mine says, get the latest news and info on all things web hosting. What you want to do is make sure that yours is relevant to your niche. For example, if you are creating content about makeup, you can say, come here for the latest tips and tricks for all things makeup. Next, you want to make sure that your WordPress address is HTTPS and not HTTP. Make sure your site address is HTTPS as well. And then the administration email should automatically be set. Uncheck the membership so that anyone can register. Make sure that this is unchecked. If we scroll down here, you want to change your time zone to your time zone. There are all sorts of them here. Next, you want to make sure that you have your date format set to the way you want, and then go ahead and click save. If we go down to writing, there isn't anything in writing that we need to change. After that, we're going to go to reading. In reading, very important, you want to make sure that your homepage displays to your latest post. That's the first thing. And the second one is you want to make sure that your search engine visibility is unchecked. Do not check this. Discourage search engines from indexing this site. You do not want this, because if this is checked, people aren't going to be able to find your website, and everything that we do after this is going to be a waste. So go ahead and click save. This should be unchecked. Next, if we go down to discussion, there really isn't anything that we need to change here. Media, we can leave this as is, and then permalinks is going to be really important. Right now, your permalinks are set to plain. You want to change it to post name. This is done for search engine optimization. What's going to happen is when we create a new blog post, we are going to make it so that it's search engine optimized. We're going to use the keyword in our title, and that keyword is going to show up right here as well. And this is called search engine optimization. Make sure that it's set to post name, and then go ahead and click save. And really, that's everything that you need to do to make sure that you start getting traffic. All right, so now that we've installed WordPress, we've installed a free theme. I'm going to show you in just a moment how to install a premium theme and why that's important. And we've made some changes to your website so that you can start getting traffic. Now, as I mentioned, right now you have a free theme. That free theme is very bland, it's very boring, it has no additional features or functionalities, something that you may be needing in the future that could help your website and help you potentially make more money. For example, if we take a look at these websites, this is a premium WordPress theme. It has additional features and functionality. If you look at this one's also a premium WordPress theme. As you can see, it is more intuitive and it makes you want to click. All of this is custom. What I recommend that you do is click the second link in the description so that you can access a premium WordPress theme. What I'm going to do is I'm going to type in mom here, and as you'll be able to see, there are 11 items where people have created premium WordPress themes for a mommy blog. What you can do too is you can also just niche up and just type in blog or parenting blog, and you can see there are over 16,000 items. What I recommend that you do is look for a theme that is going to be in line with what you're looking for. Some of these themes will allow you to sell digital and physical products. If you have a product to sell or that you're planning to sell down the road, that might be something to look for. What I recommend that you do is spend about 10 or 15 minutes and find a theme that you like. Once you find a theme, you're going to click this button to add it to the cart. You are going to check out, pay for, and then download a zip file. When you download that zip file, you are going to unpack that zip file, and there's going to be a second zip file. We're going to take that second zip file and we are going to install it into our WordPress dashboard. And to do that, we're going to go to Appearance. We're going to click on Themes. When we click on Themes, we're going to click on Add New, and then we are going to click on Upload Theme. Then you can drag and drop that second zip file right here, or you can choose to find it manually by clicking Choose File. Next, you are going to click on Install Now and then Activate. Once you click Install Now and Activate, you are going to have a brand new looking website. So if we jump back over here, the next step is really to start writing. Now I get 3 questions when it comes to starting a new blog or website. How do I start writing? How long should my blog post be? And how many blog posts should I write? And we're going to go ahead and take care of 2 of the 3 of those questions right now. To start writing, you're going to go to Post, click on All Post. When you click on All Post, you're going to click on Add New. And then when you click on Add New, you're going to have this blank page. Your title is going to be keywords that you found in the previous step. For example, Big Sister Kit could be something that you write on. So we're going to copy this and we're going to jump back over to our blog here. We're going to paste it in. Now, the reason why we're doing it this way is to optimize our blog posts for search. This is called search engine optimization. And so we're actually going to set up our title in 2 parts. The first part is for the algorithm and for the search engine optimization. The second part is for the human element. Big Sister Kit, how to create the perfect kit. Okay. And so the first part here is for the algorithm. The second part here is for the human element, to entice our humans, the people, the actual readers, to click. And so now that we have the blog post title, we need to figure out how to start writing. And again, the question always pops up, how long should my blog post be? And in reality, the blog post should only be as long as it needs to be. And one of the best ways to figure that out is simply to paste in the keyword right in here like this. And then we are going to go and find a blog post about a Big Sister kit. And so if we click on cafemom.com, we're just going to open this up in a new tab, and we are just going to count the words. If I eyeball this, this is probably about a 1,500 word blog post. We scroll all the way down here, keep going. Let's see. If we right click, this is a 1,100 word blog post. So if you wrote about a 1,500 word blog post, that's probably a pretty good amount. Now to start writing, you should take about 10 or 15 minutes and brainstorm your topic. And what I like to do when I brainstorm is simply 6 writing prompts. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. What I'll do is I'll ask myself these questions with regard to our keyword. So what is a Big Sister kit? Now when you're doing this, spelling is not important. What's important is getting your ideas down on paper. Where to buy supplies for the Big Sister kit. Why you should create a Big Sister kit. All right, so take 10 or 15 minutes and ask yourself questions using these writing prompts. After 10 or 15 minutes, you are going to keep the ones that you like and delete the ones that you don't like. For example, we'll get rid of that one, and we're going to turn this one into an H2. And then we're simply just going to answer the question with the idea that we are trying to solve your customer or your reader's problem. Now, if you wind up with 2,000 words, that's good, but don't make your blog post unnecessarily long. There's no extra credit, no reward for writing a 4,000 word blog post. In fact, Google may see a lot of that as fluff, and you'll waste a lot of time. So what you'll do is you'll just go through and you'll answer the questions that you've asked yourself, and then you're going to click on publish. Once you click on publish, your website blog post will be available for the world to see, hear, read, and react to. If we jump back over to the slide deck, the next step is to make money. Now there are a number of ways to make money with your brand new blog or website. One of the ways that you can make money is simply with paid ads. Paid ads is the easiest way to make money. You just place ads automatically. In the beginning, you can work with a company like Google AdSense, and once you go through this get started prompt here, you'll have ads automatically placed on every single one of your blog posts without any difficulty at all. The only drawback to Google AdSense is they pay you pennies on the dollar. You will not make very much money with Google AdSense, but once you start getting significant traffic, you can work with other premium ad networks. Another way that you can make money, if we look at this, is by collecting emails. Now, the reason why you can make money collecting emails is you can send emails out to your subscriber list anytime you upload a new blog post, or if there's a product that you want them to buy via affiliate marketing. Speaking of affiliate marketing, another way that you can make money with your blog is simply with affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is recommending or selling other people's products and services. And the way that affiliate marketing works is you will find products that are congruent or in line with your blog topic or your website in general. You will apply to become an affiliate. Once you're approved, you'll get affiliate links. Now, the key to affiliate marketing is to find products and services that are congruent or in line with your target audience. For example, with this Big Sister kit, you could find products over on Amazon and you could recommend them. Now, it wouldn't help you at all if you recommended a soccer ball when you're talking about basket weaving. So you want to make sure that you are recommending products that are in line. Now, click the third link in the description if you want to learn about affiliate marketing for free. I have a free course. It is the third link in the description. You can also make money by selling your own physical and digital products. As you can see here at cafemom.com, they sell their own stuff. That is outside the scope of this video, but that is an opportunity as well. If we jump back over to our slide deck here, the next step is to share your content on social media. In my opinion, in the very beginning, you want to share your content on social media because Google is not going to send you traffic right away. You want to help spark that fire of traffic so that you can make money or whatever your goal is. And you want to share your content on relevant websites, relevant social media platforms. Again, just like affiliate marketing, you want to make sure that you are sharing it where it's congruent. If there are mommy Facebook groups or Reddits or subreddits, share it there. Don't share your mommy blog into an MBA Facebook group because you're going to get very little interest and it'll be a waste of your time and their time. So make sure you find relevant groups and share that content there. And then the final question that I get all the time is about how many blog posts should I write? In my opinion, you should set a goal of 50 blog posts. 50 blog posts is a very good number. It's a very strong number. It gives you 50 opportunities to rank for keywords. It makes you a better writer by the time you get done with 50. And you let Google know that you are serious about creating content and being helpful. People will often stop after 10 or 20 blog posts, but if you can write 50 and show Google that you are serious, that is pretty good. So I recommend that you write every day for 50 days or every other day for 100 days. Just go ahead and get to 50. Now be sure to check out the 3 links in the description. The first one is for web hosting, the second one is for a premium WordPress theme, and the third one is for a free affiliate marketing course. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell if this video or any other video on this channel helped you out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.